that is on display tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Booker, good.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
And here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here are the Suns. It's a 3-point game. The kick out to Paul. Shoots it from the corner, and the shot goes in.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic outside. Driving to the basket. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Doncic with it. Jacks up a 3. Here's Porzingis. An easy 2 on the layup.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Paul passes to Ayton. Now Crowder, defended by Porzingis. Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges from outside the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
And Crowder with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Booker against Doncic. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Hardaway. 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Out to the right wing. Paul finds Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Finney Smith. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Hardaway. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Booker attacking, and Booker with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Will it go? And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Paul passes to Booker. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Bridges has got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc, and then some.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul, guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Crowder Booker inside, working on Porzingis, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Ball.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Doncic against Booker. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. That's tipped. Paul with a steal. And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Doncic against Booker. Back to Powell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Clock at 4. Pass to Ayton.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Doncic outside. Now here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Booker to the inside. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Crowder right side. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 5 points. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 7 points in the game.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Porzingis against Crowder. Pass to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing. And that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Doncic up top. Booker defending. And they doubled up Doncic. Crowder with a steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Here's Doncic, and the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Fires it from 18. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 11.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Brown, he's checked in for Powell. Kleber comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Brown, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And it's Bullock in for Hardaway. And the basket by Shaman. Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Maverick substitution. Jalen Brunson.
He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached halftime in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They are leading by 12. And over to and
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Moses Brown. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Brown in at the small forward position.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Brown.
Moses Brown taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Johnson. Pass to Šarić. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like the way Dario Šarić plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Šarić against Brunson. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Johnson against Brown. Pass to Payne. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Dallas shooting just 37% so far in this one. Brunson passes to Brown. Outside Brunson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brown against Johnson. 5 to shoot. Payne. Shoots over Brown. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
McGee with a double team. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. To the right side. Here's Kleba. Connects from downtown. Kleba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Outside Johnson. Now here's Saric. Outside Johnson. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brunson. Moving it up. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brunson's got 6 points.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Pass to Saric. Count it. And the Suns lead by 8.
I think the offensive game of Saric is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
Saric brings the double team. Brunson passes to Brown. Brunson on the drive. And the bucket is good. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
For Dallas, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the 3rd quarter. A minute 6 left in the 3rd. Kleba finds Brunson. And here's Brown, defended by Payne. A nice shot by Brown.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
2nd team foul.
The Mavericks have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Outside, Brown. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Brunson.
Phoenix foul. Jay Crowder. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Kleba. Finney-Smith's checked in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Bullock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Paul.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
He's got 5.
Luka Doncic.
And he drives in. And so he draws the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Suns on top, leading by 4. And we've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Paul. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And stolen by Porzingis. It's a one-on-one situation. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. Bridges, left side. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Dallas shooting a nice 50% for the game. Doncic against Crowder. And he's going to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
And Ayton gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
That's his fourth foul.
Second team.
Sure, he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Left side Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
For 3, Hardaway. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front. But they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Now Doncic. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Doncic against Paul. Booker, the pass to Crowder. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker. Clock at 6. Porzingis grabs the board. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 5th foul.
4th team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Doncic outside. Can tie it up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Doncic against Booker. Pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Hey, guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout this game?
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul. Yes!
Well, Paul's got them dropping right now for sure.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Doncic against Booker. And here's Doncic to tie it up. And Ayton pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Luka Doncic. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Powell with a steal. Doncic outside. Missed it. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd.
Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Tip-off goes to Denver. Martin surveying the floor. Murray the pass to Jokic. Good on the three-point shot.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Ball against Murray. Ayton dishes to Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Barton finds Jokic. No good from outside. Knocked away. Ball outside from the arc. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Ayton against Murray. To the inside. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Assisted by.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Booker. 5 to shoot. There's the feed to Bridges. Porter with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Barton, no luck. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Paul. Crowder the pass to Paul. And here is Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Paul. A baseline J. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now here's Barton. Off target with his 3.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The kick out to Crowder. Right wing. Ayton inside. Defended by Gordon.
2 minutes.
A shot.
2 minutes.
And that one's good, Ayton.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
And there's the pass to Jokic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Here's Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. And too long on the shot. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Down low, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside, Porter jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Paul passes to Booker. Shoots over Barton. Here's Ayton. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Ayton's got 6.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Outside Porter. The tray. Murray the pass to Gordon. Phoenix grabs the miss. Reaches up top. Defended by Gordon. Booker with no one around. They get the rebound. Barton against Booker. Barton kicks to Murray. From 13, it's good.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
It's all tied in Phoenix. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we... And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. And it's Porter at the 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Murray against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. Booker finds Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 3. Porter passes to Murray. Back to Porter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And it's Gordon missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Porter kicks to Barton. The Nuggets with another miss. Suns lead by 3. The drive by Paul. The putback. Here's Crowder. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Rivers. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Inside, here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. Paul against Morris. Ayton trying to break free. A shot by Paul, no good. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
There's a minute left in the first half. Morris passes to Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Sharch finds Johnson. Pass to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They retain possession. Rivers dishes to Morris. To the paint. Here's Najee. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Rivers. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Johnson and Jaric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 7. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. 3-point lead. The pass to Dozier. Kicks it to Rivers. Morris passes to Rivers. No good with the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That one falls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Morris finds Rivers. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Rivers has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
He may not always shoot for a high percentage, but Doris, when Rivers gets on a roll, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's no doubt he can string together points when he starts making shots. This guy is especially dangerous in the clutch because he has no fear.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Morris, and that one is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Payne passes to Saric over Green. The shot by Saric, no good. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the middle. Here's Green. Slammed home and he dropped. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morris looking over the floor. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And it's Green missing. Suns trail by 7. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post-game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Nuggets shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Suns trail by 5. 1:06 left in the third. Pass to Shamet. McGee trying to break free. And it's Shamet missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. And good that time. Rivers has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Payne finds Johnson. Back to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Paul. And that one is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Dozier. Aji. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Murray with it to the paint. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Offensive rebound. Ayton moves back up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 13. Gordon kicks to Porter. Murray outside. It's Barton on the wing, defended by Booker. Wide open look here for Murray. Connects from three-point range.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Baseline jumper, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Barton outside. And Barton throws it down.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Bridges misses. For Denver, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Jokic passes to Barton. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he makes the tough pass look easy, but he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Porter against Bridges. Paul kicks to Bridges. With the tip, and Ayton stays with it.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Murray outside. Barton in the corner to the inside. Here's Gordon. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Bridges up top. He feeds it to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic with the steal. Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Murray dishes to Barton.
2 minutes.
From deep. Bridges with the board.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Booker finds Bridges. Tries yet again. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Denver.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Yeah, what a superb performance behind the arc for them. They have been killing it from three-point range.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker against Barton. The kick out to Crowder. Hands it from downtown.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Deep two from Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Bridges passes to Paul. Over Murray. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Sally. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Here's a 3 from Paul. O'Neal pulls it in. Stolen by Booker. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Bridges finds Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Pass to Crowder. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way. Paul with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Booker, the pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Booker can't get it to go. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Outside Paul. To the paint. Here's Booker. The shake. And it's good on the layup.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 3-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Outside Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Crowder grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Paul against Conley. Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Mitchell. .149 left in the opening quarter. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovic brings size to the wing position.
Outside Paul to the inside. Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got 5 now.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
From deep, Conley buries it from 3.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Here's Ayton. And no good. And Utah will come the other way. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Jazz.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. No luck on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Now here's Mitchell. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Who poked away. Booker, the pass to Ayton. He shoots it. Crowder, the second chance points on the tip in. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. From deep. And Booker pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Paul finds Booker. And it's off from 3-point range. Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And he makes it. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
On the wing, Crowder. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the paint. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Ayton. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Knocks it loose, and it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Pass to Šarić. To the middle. McGee in the post. And it's in. Off the glass. For Utah, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. With the tip. It's good on the putback. 6 points for him.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Payne finds Šarić. Payne with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Payne. Pass to Johnson. They grab their own miss. Here's Šarić. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Conley passes to Mitchell. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here's Šarić. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point Utah lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 43 seconds left in the second period. Takes a three. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Back to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Shamet, no good. Utah has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And the bucket. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 3 assists. And that does it for our...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. And for the Jazz, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Now Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Shamet. The three is up. Rebound, Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Now here's Clarkson. Ingles from outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And for the Suns, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. To the inside, McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Gay. Into the lane. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishes strong.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Shaman. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Shaman. Shot clock at 5. The three. The shot by Johnson, no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Payne, the pass to Šarić. Here's Shaman. Outside Johnson. Now here's Šarić. Johnson finds Šarić. Now here's McGee. He's covered by Clarkson. Second chance effort. McGee's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
Left side Payne. Pass to Šarić. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Flying high. Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Johnson. He can't hit that time. So Utah will take it the other way. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Down low. Here's Gay. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. On offense, here's Utah. Right now on a 9-0 run. Clarkson passes to Gay. And it's good for 2. Gay's got 11 points here in the second half.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Bridges. Outside for Booker. To the wing, right side. Ayton passes to Booker. Back to Ayton. Crowder, left side. From 17, basket's good. Crowder's got 8 points.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Clarkson. From about 16, the Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Honey. Back to Clarkson. They get it back. Whiteside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. And so it's Utah now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Clarkson. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And it's Gay with the miss. The Suns shooting just under 40% from the field. It's Bridges on the wing. Shoots over Ingles. Here's Ayton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Booker against Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. Let's go with a three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Ayton. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Clarkson for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Paul. Ayton with it. Outside for Booker. Six on the shot clock. Bridges, right side. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. On the wing, Clarkson. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. Ingles covering. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. They're running. Pushing it up now. From deep. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Clarkson against Booker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The ball's knocked loose. 5 on the clock. Paul with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Bridges. Misses off the right iron. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
2 minutes remaining.
Clarkson for 3.
2 minutes.
And another miss by Utah. The Suns running out of time. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Bridges passes to Booker. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Utah with the ball. O'Neal on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Paul. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
I mean, that's terrific finish in transition. Chris Paul dynamic when they're pushing the tempo.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. From the arc. The Suns clear it. Hayden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
From deep, Conley. The Jazz with another miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Ayton inside. Checked by Mitchell. Fires from 14. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Back to Mitchell to end the drought. Gobert passes to Conley. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more. each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And Mitchell with the slam. And now a 9-point Utah lead.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Paul shot is off. Outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range. No good. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're
Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Dallas, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Right side, Porzingis. Hardaway. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Hardaway against Booker. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And here are the Suns now. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Hardaway. Doncic against Paul. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Booker finds Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. He just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Hardaway. Up again. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. They double team Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
At the line for the Suns, Mikal Bridges, shooting 1.
That's good from Bridges.
Mikal Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college. A lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
Crowder with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Ayton finds Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Hardaway shot is good.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Paul. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic, driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long time.
And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Doncic with it. Outside Porzingis. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
To the middle. Here's Powell. He got a piece of it. From deep, here's Doncic. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Paul against Doncic. Ayton passes to Crowder. Fires in the triple. Crowder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Ball passes to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Crowder with it. Now Doncic defending. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Doncic against Paul. There's the triple. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Down low. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Pass to Porzingis.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
At the line for Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
First one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Paul passes to Booker. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Booker. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
You know, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Paul against Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Outside Brunson. Kleba against Crowder. Kleba's shot is off. The Suns leading. Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 6 points for him.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton inside. Brown's there. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 8.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Kleba outside. There's the 3. Offensive rebound.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. Near flawless execution from both the teams. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. We've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Kaminsky in at the 4 slot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Brunson. It's blocked. In transition, here they come. Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. McGee against Brunson. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. And here is Kaminsky. Defended by Brown. McGee passes to Johnson. Now Kaminsky. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Brown.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Payne, and here is Kaminsky. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to McGee. Here's Kaminsky over Brunson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brown passes to Kleba. Left side Brunson over Payne. And he got the whistle. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Third team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Shamet. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Payne, pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. McGee with a steal to the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by McGee. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Here's Kleba. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Kleba down low. Working on Kaminsky. Kleba's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining in the
down low.
2 minutes.
And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Up top, McGee. 4 on the clock. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Bullock. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution for the Suns.
Hardaway against Booker. Kicks it to Doncic. Porzingis with it. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
It's Booker on the wing. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. He's got 7.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Booker for 3. Here's Ayton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Suns lead by 18. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Doncic. There's the drive, and Doncic with the jam.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Paul against Doncic. Outside for Booker. Suns keep it alive. Ayton passes to Bridges. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bridges has got 8 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but...
And so it's Phoenix feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
And here's Paul. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Doncic outside. On target from range.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Doncic against Paul. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Crowder with it. Defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 15.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Right side, Porzingis. Shoots from the right block. Another one falls for Dallas.
Those are the type of shots that Porzingis nails consistently, so defense is going to have to do a little bit better.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. They get it again. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Hardaway. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Doncic against Paul. Here's Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Dwight Powell, 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both. Here's Paul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Now here's Ayton. Powell covers. Ayton, no good.
AD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his third foul so far. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Doncic against Paul. 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Hardaway. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Crowder right side. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up at the elbow.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Chris Paul.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
They double team Paul. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Up top, Bridges. He's marked by Finney-Smith. The kick out to Paul. Another shot. Doesn't go for him. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent. Doors, two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul against Murray. Crowder left side. Up and over Porter. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Paul against Murray. Barton outside. Launches a 3. Jokic in the post. Was covered by Ayton. Jokic shot is good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly. And DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Murray. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Porter gets the bucket.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Pass to Booker. The 3. Denver grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Paul. Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. From behind the arc. And the Suns miss again. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. On the wing, Barton. All sorts of time. Kept alive. Gordon, the pass to Barton. And here's Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Now here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. Now Porter defending. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so here's Phoenix. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Paul can't get it to go.
Man, you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
There's the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Phoenix on D. Trailing by 4. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Tries to keep it alive. Stolen by Booker.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And Jamal Murray picks up a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
They double team Paul. Crowder, that's good. Crowder's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, I'd say a great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Good on the second one. The Suns trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul finds Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Denver with a rebound. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside for Booker. They get it again. Here's Paul. Outside Booker. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And they're able to recover. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
First team foul. Denver in the lead. Now Murray. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Porter, the pass to Jokic. And it's good. 2 points. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, B.A. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Here's Crowder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, Oh, rejected by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
2 minutes.
Outside Johnson.
2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Shoots over Barton. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by McGee.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Barton outside. Beyond the arc. Kaminsky pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And McGee with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Dozier. Back to Green. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Johnson with it. Barton covering. Here's Shamet. Left side Johnson. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Here's McGee. Outside Payne. Clock at 6. Inside. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by Payne. It's all knotted up.
They're really working the paint now.
Murray is doubled. It's stolen by Johnson. 43 seconds left in the half. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Murray against Payne. Murray passes to Jokic to win the run. Oh, McGee with the block. They retain possession. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Porter. Over Johnson. Here's Jokic. Tries yet again. Great D that time from McGee.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The shot by Payne, no good. It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first. And that should...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Here's Najee. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. Got a hand on it. And here's Paul. Down low. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Right wing. Back to Morris. Pass to Green. Phoenix grabs the miss. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Bridges finds Ayton. And another basket for Phoenix.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Morris outside. Knocked loose. And now the Suns fast break. To the inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Suns substitution.
Morris against Payne. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
That's his first personal foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. Outside Johnson. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul.
Monte Morris.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Payne. Kaminsky right side. Back to Payne.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets trail. Morris with it. Here's Dozier, defended by Payne. Back to Morris. Here's Rivers. Here's Najee. Shoots over Kaminsky. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And so he hits both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Green against Payne. The 3-ball. Here's McGee. Count it and 1. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne, the pass to McGee. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Payne against Morris. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Payne. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Morris against Payne. Morris outside. On the wing, Rivers. Knocks down the long J.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Here's Shamet. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Up in time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard position.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon. In the pick and roll using size and quick thinking. Nice.
McGee passes to Payne. Back to McGee. Puts it up from 17. That one rolls around and rims out. The Nuggets shooting around 50% of the game so far. Murray finds Jokic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Suns lead by 5. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Phoenix is shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Porter against Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Up and over Porter. The shot by Payne, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Some changes for Phoenix.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Suns substitution.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Murray. Inside. Gordon. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact.
Murray passes to Porter. Now Gordon, covered by Crowder. Pass to Jokic. And that's an intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Gordon on the wing, Barton. Outside Murray. Back to Barton. 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he gets it back. Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Booker against Barton. And stolen by Jokic. Porter in the post.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires for three. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Down low. Here's Crowder. For three, Bridges. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside Porter. The three is up. And another miss by Denver. The Suns leading. Crowder with it. Bridges outside. Left side Paul. Pass to Crowder. And stolen by Murray. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Murray with it. Crowder with a steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
That one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 7.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Crowder against Gordon. 6 to shoot. Paul passes to Crowder. Fades. No good that time.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They recover it. Money. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out of...
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Well, he wasn't a burger chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Good.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Out to Conley. There's the 3. He can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. The 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Booker the pass to Paul. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And there's the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Bridges for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the shot goes down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Ball against Conley. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Inside. Can they get it? And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Back to Booker. Paul against O'Neal. Paul dishes to Booker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Over to the wing. O'Neal from long range. Booker pulls it in. That's tipped. Conley with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker finds Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
Jay Crowder taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Crowder. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Paul.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Bridges outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. From the stripe. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Jazz passing it around. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the three. And they'll get another chance. Here's Gobert. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 13-5 run. For Phoenix, they have had two chances at the line already, making them both.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. 3 seconds left.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 9. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 4 on the clock, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Mitchell against Booker. Paul kicks to Booker. Gobert with the block. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Gobert with the block. Bridges against O'Neal. Over in the corner, Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Kicks it out to Booker. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Dishes to Booker. Kicks to Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Gay left side. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Crowder the pass to Paul. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside Conley. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6 to the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Gay finds Mitchell. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Ayton hits them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Honey. Payne covering. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And Phoenix making a change. McGee's checked in. Now Payne. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Honey. To the paint. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Whiteside trying to break free. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Clarkson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ingles. It's stolen by Johnson. Kaminsky misses.
Suns foul.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Personal foul. Second
no good on the free throw.
At the line for Utah.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. To the paint. And it's McGee with the jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And here's Gay outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? Thanks for joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Phoenix leading by 4.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Conley following the shot by Chris Paul. Now here's Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich doesn't force anything up there. Even when the clock is running low, he stays focused and patient.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Ayton finds Bridges. And here's Crowder. And he makes good on the layup. Crowder's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Paul looking over the floor. Feeds it to Booker. Paul with the ball. Back to Booker. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Shoots over Crowder. And he overshot that one, missing. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Jay Crowder gets it. He's applying pressure on the offensive end, and he beats them with the pass.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Paul passes to Booker. To the left side wing. Ayton kicks to Booker. Up again, and Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Conley against Paul, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley feeling it out. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Bridges, and stolen by Ayton. One-on-one here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Crowder slams it in.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Conley the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Crowder with the basket on the assist from Bridges. And now a 6-point Suns lead. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his third foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Another miss by Utah. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Phoenix. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky. O'Neal from long range. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Shamet's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great three-point shooter, and they were right.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Phoenix ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet, Kaminsky out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Johnson, and it's Payne at the 1. O'Neal passes to Conley. It's good from long range. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
Shamet kicks to McGee. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Mitchell.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Takes a three. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Mike Conley. Here's Shamet. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Payne. Johnson up top, guarded by O'Neal. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. They grab their own miss. Here's McGee. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bogdanovich.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now, here's Shamet, covered by Mitchell, and it's in there.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Suns substitution.
Mitchell right side. Down low, Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul outside. Now Bridges. Paul dishes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The putback. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Ball outside. Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Bridges passes to Booker. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Utah. They're on a 13-4 run right now. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bridges. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Driving in.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
Here's Ayton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. Paul with the steal. Here's Booker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into reviewing it. Just double-checking as the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Crowder stays with it. And the Suns lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
20 seconds left in the game. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Paul passes to Crowder. Stolen by Michael Conley. Beyond the arc. And Utah, another 3.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Conley for 3, and the miss.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well.
And